to Direct Sales Training with your host, Rich Norton. Glad to be here with all of you. Glad to be sharing information that's going to help you to have success in the field of direct selling. You've made a decision. You said, I'm going to be successful. I've chosen the career of direct sales. This is an amazing career. It's an amazing opportunity. Whatever you're selling, whether you're in our industry, whether it's merchant services, whatever it is, you've chosen to make this your career. So the philosophy that you should have is, I'm going to be the absolute best in this industry. I'm going to be a top performer. I'm not going to be average. I'm going to rise above and be awesome at it. And the only way to do that is to get education, to have the right attitude, and make a decision to go to work each and every day. Persistence is a big part of it. Confidence is a big part of it. Enthusiasm is a big part of it. And then finding the people that are in life where you want to be and making a decision to do exactly what they do. And that's what we do. That's my goal, that's my mission, that's my passion. My goal is to teach people to have great success, especially in our industry. We have opportunities all throughout the country. I get people that call me all the time. The most important thing that we look for are people that have desire to become successful. And that's going to apply in everything that you sell. So whatever field of direct selling that you're in, all these techniques and all this mentality, all this psychology is going to apply to your success, having success. So I wish you great success. I'm grateful and enthusiastic and excited to be able to help you in any way that I possibly can. Now, on our previous show, our dedicated of the show was must-know sales techniques, and we talked about the importance of building a rapport rather than going out and just overselling and pitching people or over-presenting. It's important that you go out and you build a rapport with whoever you're speaking with. Find some common denominators, find some things, a common bond. Find, as we talked about, people like to talk about themselves. Get them talking about their accomplishments. Get them talking about their career, about their business. If you're in a business, for example, how long have you been in business? Is it a family business? Wow, granddaddy worked and my daddy worked and now I'm taking over. Wow, that's fantastic. So you're carrying on the legacy. So get them talking. Building that rapport is important. We talked about present solutions. Find out what the pain points are, and then find a solution that's going to help them. And while you're doing that, while you're finding that solution, we also covered about being honest. Integrity goes a long way. Very, very important. And then smile. People like and draw to people that smile. Always smile. Again, if you see someone without a smile, make sure you give them one of yours. That does not only apply to your business world, practice that in everyday life. Walk down the street and just smile. People will be wondering what you're up to. Smile everywhere you go. They say, well, that's a happy person. What are you smiling about in this crazy world? Hey, I choose to have smiles. I choose to be happy. I choose to be positive. Very important if you want to have success in selling and while you're presenting and you're coming up with solutions. Be excited. That's the next page. So I just gave you all the things that we reviewed the other day. If you're taking notes, be excited. You notice that when I speak, I'm excited. I'm excited to share these opportunities. I'm excited to share my knowledge and what I've learned, and I want to help you have success. When I am speaking to a business owner, I'm excited. Now that doesn't mean I jump up and down and I'm in their face. You know, people talk about enthusiasm. Enthusiasm is important, but remember this, the enthusiasm comes from within. You can have a quiet, enthusiastic confidence. You can smile, you can have a positive attitude, you can have good eye contact, but it's important that you convey the message that you're excited about what you are presenting. As I always say, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. Very important to understand that. You're excited, you're enthusiastic about what you're doing, and your enthusiasm will be contagious. If you're excited about what you're doing, the chances are your prospect will get excited about your program. I've had people that I've trained over the years that said, I don't know what's going on, they're just not closing, they're not getting excited. I said, well, let me hear how you're presenting. And it was like, just mundane, using filler words, and on, and no eye contact at all, no enthusiasm at all. And I go, there you go, that's your issue right there. You have to go back to the basics, and you have to show excitement for what you are doing. Very important. Also, be confident. Your confidence in what you are doing will rub off on the prospect that you are speaking to. How do you develop confidence? Well, it takes preparation, practice, and it takes knowledge. Knowledge breeds confidence. Confidence breeds knowledge. So that's just comes with a matter of time. And here's what you have to understand. You're always going to get better. You're always going to keep improving. You're always going to go to different levels. The most important thing is you maintain that attitude. Walk with confidence. Act with confidence. A lot of times I've said, in order to be confident, you have to act confident. So the way you should be doing that, if I say to you, this is what you need to be doing right now. When you walk into a room, even if you don't feel it, I want you to picture yourself and visualize yourself as the most confident person in the room. So if I said, I want you to describe what is confidence, and you're going to do, that's how I want you to act. That's exactly what I need you to do. You're going to stand up straight, your chin is going to be up, you're going to have good eye contact, you're going to talk with confidence. That's where confidence comes from. And you need to convey that message, and you need to portray that message. As opposed to, if I said, now I want you to act like a person that isn't confident. What exactly would you be doing? Your head would be down, you would talk in a monotone, and people would say, this person doesn't believe in what they're doing, they're not confident. So in order to be confident, you have to act that, and that's just practicing that. So do that. That's your assignment. Be confident, act confident. That's a big part of having success when it comes to direct selling. Also, talk slowly. So many people, like I come from up north and I'm used to talking fast. I'm in the South now, down here in Florida. I've learned to speak a little bit slower. That doesn't mean people are dumb or anything like that. It means people are a little bit slower paced. I work in Georgia, I worked in Alabama, I work in Mississippi. Some of the nicest people in the entire world. Now if I go in and I'm visiting prospects and I'm just going, and they're like, whoa, you're not from around here, are you? It's going to go right over their head. So in order to have success, talk slow. Now I don't mean like, hey, how are you doing today? Because people will hang on every single word. So you have to understand the right way to speak, and you have to speak slow, and you have to talk with conviction, and you have to have good eye contact, and you have to have good voice inflection. This is the way you should be speaking when you're speaking to a prospect, a business owner, this type of tone. Hey, how are you? It's great to see you. Great to meet you. Where are you from? Fantastic. I grew up in this area. So you notice the inflection, and you notice there is not filler words, because you got to get rid of that. The ums and the ahs, and you know what I'm saying. All that. All those are filler words, and that's why it's important to record yourself. You will be amazed. I've done this in the past, and it's like, wow, I didn't know that I was using that filler phrase. I didn't even know I was doing that, and I corrected myself. That's why it's important to practice, it's important to record yourself because it's all about improving. No matter what level that we reach, always growing, always learning, always improving. Keep that in mind. Here's another one. Handling objections. How do you handle objections? You welcome the objection, you tell a story, and you come back with another question. So if you get an objection, it's not going to be, what are you talking about? You don't know what you're not going to get defensive. You're going to say, I'm so glad you brought that up. That's a great question. As a matter of fact, the last business that I helped out, same exact story. This is what we did for them. Can you see why everybody loves doing business with us? That's going to go a lot further than getting defensive or putting a prospect down. So handling objections, that's a big part of it. And then closing the deal. A lot of people have great presentations. They know what to say. They get down to the end. It's like, I hope they say yes. And they wait. They wait. And then they get, we have to think about it. You got a card. This all sounds great. You're a nice guy. You're a nice person. We'll call you. Where what you should be doing, the art of closing the deal starts from the beginning. You don't lose them in the end. You lost them in the beginning, but you have to know the whole flow of the entire presentation. And real quick, I just want to say, making sure that the timing is right. I got all this down here. The pain points have been addressed. The need has been created, and you have come up with the solution for that particular business or prospect or whatever you're selling. Every scenario, every situation is unique. You have to find what's going to be the best solution for the people that you are selling to. So that right there is some must-know sales techniques. I hope you take some notes. Watch it over and over again. This will help you. Share me your stories of the success that you've been having in your field of direct selling, whatever that may be. I'll see you on the next show. Thank you for tuning in. Have a super fantastic day. Hi, it's Rich Norton here with the super crew of Payrock. Thank you for tuning in to our shows. As you see, I have a passion to teach people how to be super successful in the field of direct selling. Can you imagine that? 42 years of knocking on doors, knocking on businesses' doors, going out and speaking to people and having success. I want to share the knowledge, the passion that I have with as many as I possibly can. Many of you have reached out and you've inquired. You're like, hey, I'm in sales, or I want to get in sales. I want to do what you do. It's exciting. I want to learn more about it. Do you guys have opportunities? And the answer to that question is yes, we do. So if you're the type of person that is interested in earning great money up front, as well as building your own business, not by yourself, we're going to work with you and teach you how to do this business, but as well as earning residual income where you're making money while you sleep. So that's the opportunity that we have. If you'd like to learn more about it, you can reach me. I'll introduce you to some of our leaders, some of our team leaders around the country. We're all over the country, wherever you're at. You can call me at 904-434-4635. You can text me. If I don't answer, I keep busy. Leave me a message. Or you can email me at Payrock, which is P-A-Y-R-O-C, Rich Norton @gmail.com. You'll see it right at the bottom of the screen, and I look forward to talking with you. And if you qualify, we will teach you how to do this business and live the life that you always dreamed of. I'll be happy to help you.